Hey guys, it's Tim from Bent Revolution Bike Shop in Odessa, Florida, and this is the HP Velotechnik Scorpion Plus 26 with pinion drive. This is an unbelievably great bike. It's got full suspension, it's got the highest level of gearbox you can buy, and rides great. It's also got a high seat, which means that it's going to give you a little bit more of a car-like ride. Getting in and out of it, it's really like sitting in a chair. So you're not having to do anything except sit down. Anybody can do that. I can do this all day. Very comfortable. Stand up, super easy. It's got longer handlebars to accommodate for the higher seat. Starting up front, this is the Pinion gearbox. This is the 12-speed box. It's got the range of about, in 12 gears, it's got the range that's 6 times wider than a 30-speed. What that means is you've got a higher high range and a lower low range. Gives you a super wide range. So if you can't find the right gear on this, you're not looking hard enough. It's only 12 gears. Come on, people. This one's got a lot of extra equipment. It's got the water bottle holders on the side of the seat. It's got wrist rests. Those are optional. It's got a parking brake. It's got hydraulic brakes. Okay, so who's this bike for? I would say it's probably not for somebody who wants to go super fast. This is not going to be the fastest bike out there because of its high profile, especially with the high seat. You can always get the lower seat if you want. That's interchangeable with any of the other Scorpion seats. But I would say this is a great bike for someone who wants to, be comfortable, easy getting on, getting off. Somebody who just is looking for a super comfortable ride, not go super fast. You could probably tour with this if you put a rack on the back. There's a rack that fits on there. You can also get some other things that'll make it a little more comfortable, mirrors and things like that. But this is a great overall bike, kind of the SUV of trikes. So if you're riding on the road, you ride at eye level with another motorist, so that's good. If you're riding on a trail, you've got a good visibility of what's going on. The front is very stable. It's got a stabilizing system here, so that when you go around corners, it tends to stay planted right where it's supposed to be on the road. It's probably one of the best riding bikes I've ever ridden. When you're riding the Pinion system, you'll see that the chain is independent of the cranks. So pedaling backwards doesn't do a thing. It's only when you pedal forwards that you have any kind of motion in the bike. Now, with any planetary gearbox, you're going to have an issue where you want to make sure you let off the pedal pressure when you shift up, especially. Because if you don't, it won't really engage the gear properly, and then you'll be pedaling and you'll feel it shift back down. So the trick is, as you're pedaling, if you want to shift, you just stop pedaling for a second, do your shift, as many as you want, and then start pedaling again. The great thing about this is, if you're in the wrong gear and you're stopped and you're like, oh, this is too heavy of a gear, you just shift down and go to an easier gear immediately. You don't have to be moving or anything. So it's probably the easiest gearbox you can use. The seat is held on by 3 points with quick releases. One here at the front, one here at the mid, and that's on the other side here, and then one in the back also on the other side. So to remove the seat, you just open those quick releases like that. And I'll get this one on the other side like this and like this, and then the seat just lifts off. Super easy. Set that to the side. And then here, there's another quick release for the frame. So you open this up when you want to fold it, just like that, and it gives you, tells you don't ride like that, but you'll notice it's still very stable because they have kind of a secondary latch here that I'll show you. Here, the secondary latch, and nothing happens until you release that secondary latch. Once you do that, then the frame collapses. When you're folding, you want to make sure you get these handlebars out of the way, just at least momentarily, to get that one to give you room to fold, make that fold, and then it folds just like this. Just like that, super easy. Then you can load it into your car or whatever. Putting it back together, you just reverse what you've done. So you open it up, that snaps into place, close that hinge, put the seat on, you're back to business. If you're interested in trying this out, come to Bent Revolution in Odessa, Florida, and we'll set you up on it and you can take it for a little test drive. And if you like this sort of thing, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe, and I will shoot many, many more videos for you to see. Thanks.